Change the battery. He's good. Today is the day we begin the teardown of this thing. Finally. The front bumper is absolutely disgusting. I can't wait to get that off. Get the proper one on. Rear bumper is also disgusting. I don't know what it is. Please, someone tell me it's going straight in the bin. Anyway, step one of the plan is to tear it down because basically the majority of the stuff on this car doesn't need to be on this car. We've got the bumpers, we've got the seats. Take off these boys, take off these boys. There's a lot of stuff in this car that's actually pretty good and probably worth something to someone. So I'm actually gonna plan to open an eBay store and list a bunch of stuff just to clear out stuff in general. If there's anything you may want from a video, it's probably on the eBay store.
I love this thing. Anytime a battery is flat in any car, just put the battery out of this and it works straight away.
It's like Jesus.
The Jesus mobile.
Jesus mobile. There's a guy near the McDonald's, not too far, who drives a Mustang to work every day in this climate.
My man. He has to be management, because even I
He must be.
I can't afford to run this.
McDonald's? You need to get on the McDonald's salary.
It's tempting.
Who the hell did these up? Oh my god.
There's bigger issue in this.
There's no locking wheel now?
No.
Is it like under here?
That's a good point. I was thinking, where's the spare wheel kit? Where does all that live?
It's so good.
Well, I remember thinking this in the E36 when we did the wheels for that.
We do too many BMWs now. I'm like, I don't like BMW. That's why I sell Supra.
I don't like BMWs. There's only 3 of them. 4, 5.
When are you going to say it?
Read advice.
No, the other thing.
What, I hate road cars?
I'm forever like waiting for it. You know what? It's not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, well, that's coming from the Eclipse, so...
Excuse me, what are you doing in my bucket?
Just waiting for it, mate.
Oh, you hold it. Oh, okay. Make sure you give it a little wiggle afterwards as well.
What's all fight?
Don't cross the streams. I don't know whose idea it was to mount the bloody washers to lights without wipers. It's just, what's the point? Anyway, front bumper's off. Took a little bit longer than, you know, always does. Now we've got some bolts that don't look rusty, which is always nice. Problem. It broke.
What?
One of these. Basically 2 options when you're filming YouTube videos on cars. Option number 1 is to film everything. Option number 2 is to smash it out and then looks like nothing's happened. When indeed we've been doing really long extensions, doing awkward locations to try and get this boy off. Of course, this is coming off. And yeah, it's just properly awkward. Compost on the floor. I didn't shit, I promise. But it's super cool because the front end is almost completely off. Of course, the hood also needs to come off. See, I'm doing this properly. There's so many little things though that I keep finding about the M3 GTR and Need for Speed. For example, these lights, I'm not sure if these are staying yet, but the actual washer jets, which we're not using, on heat, this is actually there, whereas this light, well, this is filled. Gotta make sure that we line it up properly. This glove is completely... Please let me know that on Dale's side, I don't know if he did it, but one of the Torx bolts was rounded. Whereas on the Pantsman side, one broke, but we're gonna ignore that because I got it out still. Oh, she's out. The only thing is this one's stuck. God damn it! God damn it! I would throw it, but it's actually decent. Like, someone could use this, so. These are completely wrong. These are different on the 3 Series to make it look cheaper. So we've got M3, I didn't get actual M3 ones because the wiring loom is different, and there is a way to convert it, and I just thought, instead, came up just a conversion, like a retrofit, so I just went for that instead. They're off. They're wrong. So if you do want them, I said about the eBay thing, so we can...
Oh, yeah.
Look how much cooler cars are without wing mirrors. Who needs wing mirrors? So we had to take the door cards off. Now kind of tempted me to go for the carbon door cards, which is accurate to at least the Need for Speed Heat. We need to like name them, or just say Heat variant, 2005 variant, I don't know. So I'm kind of tempted. What do you think, Meadow?
I think yes.
If we can find them.
If you can find them, yeah.
You ready?
Oh, lovely. Oh god.
Oh, it's got the parking sensors.
Oh, that's fell out.
Oh, yeah. Daddy. Oh wait, it's done. That's pretty cool. I think the exhaust has to come off.
Oh, it will do.
At least the end bit.
Yeah.
Is that valved? Nice.
You see how much crap's coming from underneath this?
Just a little bit, just a little bit. My side as well. Most of it's probably in my hair.
I hate road cars.
That's pretty good. Take us that long, considering that it's been sat for what, 5 years or so, I think. Wait, how did you think that was a bone?
That's when you look at that. It looks like a bird's bone.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I thought you meant human bone. I was like, what?
No.
I was expecting like a leg bone. Next up, we have to remove the interior, which means you can no longer.
Go along and take the kids for a ride.
No, I was gonna say sit down.
Oh.
I'm laughing at my own joke. You don't get it, because cross.
Oh. Sit there!
Exactly. I forget the handle pulls up.
That's horrible, isn't it?
How did Cross remember to do that? I should message him on Instagram, he follows me. How many attempts for the handle did it take?
Just means we need to get a Corvette now as well.
Don't give away the plans.
There was a Corvette at Goodwood in the drift car paddock, and it had a 3-rotor in it.
As you do.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about that.
So, interior's coming out next. I say interior.
Hello.
I'm again on many minds about this, but I think for now, taking the seats out, half cage is going to happen. The seat is going to be changed. We need to get a retrimmed seat. So many things we need to get. But the dash, again, in the actual M3, I've taken some pictures. I took reference pictures, and it's not actually that far off the standard one. So for now, we'll just keep this, and probably the only major thing is that this is kind of carbon, which I'm sure, because it's a piece that's removable, like every BMW thing ever, there's probably a carbon version for it. I think BMW owners would carbon their mum if they could. Why would we leave the seat like this, in the Dale position?
The ghetto position.
Because if I let go, he's just gonna knock me out. Oh, hang on, I've got to take my shoes off.
Yeah. Respect the carpets.
Respect the carpet, they're very nice. I'll use my head. It went back down. Okay, we need to connect a battery. Look at this nice floor. So I'm in a debate, like, do we keep it like this on the inside? Kind of livable, nice. I like carpets.
Good tip, race car. Does the Need for Speed one have it?
I can't tell, it's just black. So is carpet.
So are you.
So am I. Jobs are good on taking off these stuffs. Of course, we need to make sure the lights, see if they're accurate. Anyway, here's the car. She's looking pretty sad, but that's fine. The interior, I say the interior, the rear seats taken out, and also the front seats. So we are down to basically where we need to be right now.
It doesn't really look like I've done much.
It doesn't, but that's like the majority of where the kid's gonna sit. Also got a hood to replace, and of course we need to buy some seats. We're looking at some door cards. There's a few things that I'm just like, we need to see if it's available, and if it is, we'll probably do it. If it's not, we'll figure out how to do something as close to the car as possible. Anyway, she's stripped. I like strippers.
Oh yeah.
Big thanks for watching this video. Smash like if you want to see more M3, not M3, BMW build, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Put the GTR replica.
I like that.